taken care of. I discovered about 20 seconds before going live, or before like the John Cena intro, that I had something in my teeth and I couldn't find the toothpicks. So I had to ask my wife to go find them, which she successfully did, and the teeth are clean. We're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. What are you drinking? Dude, we got a trip today, man. I don't know what it's called, but it's a hazy IPA. Something moon? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. What I also don't know, ladies and gentlemen, is how we are going to build tonight's travel PC. Are you guys tracking this whole small form factor build that we got going on right now? Let me know in the chat if you are tracking what is going on right this second with the travel PC tonight. Welcome, YouTube. Thank you for coming in, guys. Appreciate that. I don't think anybody's tracking what's actually going on. 1, 3. Been tracking. Guys, the PC that we are going to build today. Saw the short. Okay. Yeah, if you saw the short, you're good to go. The PC that we're going to attempt to build tonight somehow is so small that it's literally hiding behind my water bottle. How the... It's the size of my beer. How does a PC fit inside a case that's literally smaller than my water bottle? Good luck with that. I'm a little concerned. That was my bar trick of the night. All right, be honest. How many people saw the PC behind the water bottle? It seemed like a lot of you did not actually see that. I think I did a pretty good job of hiding it. Did anybody just like immediately see like the water bottle and be like, what's going on here? Me? I don't believe that. Nope. 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 I don't think anybody saw it. Below average? No, this is... Guys, let's be non-judgmental here on Thirsty Thursday. This is still a very above average size. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you different. This is definitely still big enough to get the job done. Or so they say. I actually have no idea. Well, we're about to find out. Trail Tech PCs with the tier 1s up. Thank you. Wootfest with the 16-month. Blind Tech with the 13-month says, heck yeah. My visually and hearing impaired me uses Twitch Prime sub for 13 months. Dude, I appreciate that. Thank you. Baby Scott back with the 7-month. Victor Tango with the 12-month, aka the 1-year sub anniversary. I appreciate that, man. Says, I'm 1 year old, drinking wine, building a company, and hanging out with Zach. Busy night. Dude, that sounds awesome, man. Good luck with the company. Moonman with the 4-month resub. Thank you. Sleeping Ain't For Me with the 13-month says, what's good, everyone, on this fine Thirsty Thursday? How are you all doing? Because I'm happy to celebrate 13 months here as a member. Dude, I'm happy too, man. Let's go. RP Gels with the Twitch Prime sub. BV McDaniel with the 15-month resub. So after this, we're going to play some games, right? Look, I see that you've been a sub here for quite some time. Power Pro 77. I would hope by now you would know how things go on Thirsty Thursday. Especially Thirsty Thursday Small Form Factor Edition. There's a very real chance that A, this PC never gets built. But B, there's already something that happened today that's going to derail us a little bit. I got a backup plan. But we already have something that's like... I got scammed. I legit got scammed. Again. And I'm definitely going to make another video saying I got scammed. Again. Because, I don't know. When you buy PC parts from Amazon every single day of the week. I guess it's just bound to happen, but of course it happens for Thirsty Thursday. Does a GPU fit in that? I don't know. I hope so. I brought two. That one I actually do have covered. I have my top choice GPU, which per the spec sheet is 10 millimeters too big. So like there's a very real chance that one's not going to happen. But I got a backup GPU that should fit. Dude, we'll see. We'll see, man. Low profile? No, it's not a low profile card, actually. Not a low profile card. I am kind of anxious to get started, though, because there's a very real chance that this takes like 1080 Ti. Yeah, we're gonna put a 1080 Ti in this. Yeah, single slot, single fam, 1080 Ti, definitely. Loves with Twitch Prime stuff for 3 months. Says 3 months down / up the drain? Question mark. Depends how you look at it, man. It sounds like you're questioning how you should look at it, but I don't know, man. Hopefully you've been enjoying your time here. Appreciate the support. Vanige with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. What's Zach drinking? Sorry, I'm late. I don't know what the title of this is, man. Dust something. Dusty Moon? Dude, I don't know, man. We got Dust something, maybe like Ghost Stealers, something Moon. Dusty Moon? Dude, I don't know, man. It's a hazy IPA from Evergreen. The only reason I got this is because the brewery is located in Camp Hill. Camp Hill, PA. Fun fact. I went to high school. Not at Camp Hill, but actually, now I'm thinking about it, how does that make sense? My high school was in Camp Hill. There is a Camp Hill High School, but my high school was not. Somebody's gonna have to look that up, man. Yeah, wow, that I don't know how that's just now ringing a bell. That was a long time ago, but maybe they got something going on over there I'm not too familiar with. Anyway, this is where I went to high school, kind of. I shouldn't say that. I did not go to camp. It's a whole thing, man. Yeah, say what? It's a whole thing. Ads, good. Good. We don't need everybody trying to figure that one out. Moon Dust? I'm going with Dusty Moon. Oh, it is Moon Dust. Wow, dude, I'm gonna need some serious help tonight. Moon Dust. I don't know why I was looking at it like this way, and then this way. Yeah, if you look at it, yep, 100%. Moon Dust. Yep, 100%. What's CPU brand? What's CPU brand? What? NVIDIA. What are you talking about, man? Are you watching the Cards and Seahawks? I am. Probably going to be a pretty... well, they're both 2-1. I was kind of going to assume it was going to be a boring game. Seahawks did beat the Steelers. Yeah, we'll see. I gotta pull it up. Speaking of football, Zach, don't talk about football on Thirsty Thursday. We banned that guy, by the way. I am currently #1 in the ZTT Fantasy Football League. I am tied for #1 in terms of record, 2-1. Oh my God. Scarfo with the 8,500 biddies. Dude, I didn't even know it went that high. My goodness. I thought it capped at 5. 8,500 biddies. That might have been a typo. Zach, hope all is well. Today is a dark day for... Oh boy. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. We might need to change the tone of this one. Today is a dark day for me, with a deep loss by a friend. Keep up the great work. And go into lurk mode. Wait, you're telling me to go into lurk? Dude, I could... I don't know if that's what you meant, but like, dude, I could go into lurk mode. What? Thank you for the 8,500 biddies. Sorry about your loss, Scarfo. I think you're onto something, though. What if I went into lurk mode for Thirsty Thursday? Like, you guys just do all the talking, and I just sit here and build a PC. Like, you guys would still earn points towards the giveaway. Dude, I don't think that's a bad idea. Yes. Yeah. I'm kind of digging that. ASMR build? Yeah, like, no. We can't do ASMR, though. Because I need to be able to, like, breathe and not worry about noise. Lurk mode Tuesday? Yeah, that has a nice ring to it. That one just, it rhymes and it rolls off the tongue. Yeah. Si, senor? Yeah. I like it. Trail Tech PCs with the 300 biddy says, started watching your videos 9 months ago to help my son move his pre-built parts into a new case. Since then, I've built 6 PCs. In other words, you've cost me a lot of money. Nice. Dude, I'm pretty sure when people say stuff like that, they're not actually upset. I think comments like that are probably my favorite. I feel like I'm doing my job. Thank you for the update on that one, man. Sorry. Sorry if you're serious. Ace with the 400 biddy says, just bought a Ryzen 5 5500 and want to buy a $350 GPU. Any suggestions? Yeah, I do. One, you got to spend $20 extra, unless if you find a good deal. I would buy the 16 gigabyte 9060 XT, man. That's the best you're going to do at about $350, $370. 100%. MK Galaxy with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Scarfo with another 1,000 biddy says, keep it short. My friend's son died shortly after birth. So likely not going to wake up without a hangover tomorrow. Enough said. I'll drink with you, man. I got you. That sounds absolutely awful. I will be your drinking buddy. Just make smart decisions over there, Scarfo. Rom with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. 50 with the super chat says, go pack go. What? I think you might be lost, ma'am. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Not sure. Scarfo and Sojai would be a deadly combo. Dude, imagine them in a room. We might need to make that happen. Yeah, I like that a lot. Sojai and Scarfo? Oh man, dude, dude, imagine how busy they would be. Like, oh my god. Like they they wouldn't be able to stop, man. Don't take that the wrong way, and definitely don't clip it out of context. Packers is, I believe, a football team. Oh, got it. Yeah. You might be onto something there. Yeah, I think you might be right. Hey Zach, do you live in Pittsburgh or right outside the city? Technically, neither. I mean, I consider it Pittsburgh, man, but like, we're not like downtown. We're not in Pittsburgh. But we're also like not right outside the... It's a whole thing, man. I don't think you'd understand. Blind Tech with the 300 biddy says, I launched my own website using Shopify, and now I'm paying Instagram to market my website to people who don't want to build a PC and just game. There you go, Blind Tech. Best of luck. I am doing the same thing. The Greater Pity area? No. I like the attempt, but that one did not work. Let's keep our ideas to ourselves there for a little bit. Let's take a breather on that one. Yo, my PC has a thirth gen CPU. LMAO. Sorry about your threeth gen. Dude, I'm thirth? Is it thirth? Flowman says thirth. I think we might have I'm thinking threeth. I'm losing brain cells already. Clutcher. TTV with the 300 biddy says, I have both a 240 and a 420 AIO. I am selling one and keeping the other. What do you recommend using? And what case do you recommend for it? Those are ideally 360. But if you got to go with 240 or 420, it just pick a case that you like, and whatever case that supports, whatever AIO that case supports, just go with that. I would not base the decision off of 240 or 420. You're more than likely not using a CPU that needs a 420, and 240 would not be good enough. So pick whatever case you want, and then just base your AIO decision off of that. There are not a lot of cases that can support a 420, so definitely keep that in mind. But also at the same time, a 240 that's only 2 fans, that can look a little funky inside a case that has like room up top for 3 because it's smaller. So like you'll either have to center it or move it to the back. It's a whole thing, man. 360 is definitely probably the most popular option these days, but hopefully that helps. Kamikaze with the Twitch Prime sub. Ace with the tier 1 sub. Liam with the super chat says, hey Zach, I just bought a pre-built with a 16 gig 9060 XT and a 7500F. It has 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. I got it for 1150 USD. Wow, that's a fantastic price. Nice work. Were there used components in that? If there is, that's okay, but that's a really good price for a 7500F and a 9060 XT pre-built. Nice job. Forsaken with the super chat says, hey Zach, I have a 7700X and a 5060. What GPU should I upgrade to? As much as you want to spend, man. The 7700X can clean the spit on the cam. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. Forsaken, you can spend as much as you want to. Bait. All right, 0-1. 0 for 1 on the rage bait so far. I should have. Hey, Kittles Play. If you tell me to start building the PC one more time, I'm literally banning you. Or somebody else is going to ban you. This is absolutely obnoxious. I can't deal with that pressure. It's been 27 minutes. Okay? Everybody knows that the PC doesn't start for at least another 3 hours. Relax. Grab yourself a drink. Chocolate milk. By the guess of the way you're typing. Just relax. Let him yap. He must be new. He must be new. Oh, he says, bruh. Kittles Play. What? What Kittles Play? Bruh. What you got? Come on, man. This is supposed to be a chill stream. Relaxed environment over here at ZTT for Thirsty Thursday. Bro needs to be 2 beers in minimum. Dude, I am like an 1/8 of a beer in. We are nowhere close to building this PC. Come on now. A Crep General with Twitch Prime sub for 2 months. Thank you. Nyan with the first gifted sub of the night. Appreciate that. Northern Lights, 22-month resub, says, another small form factor build. Hope it goes well. Back to back to back. Thirsty Thursdays. Pepper T with the $3 dono says, Zach, I'm having a debate right now. When you, for example, made your $1,000 build, did you take into consideration taxes or not? If not, why? And do you think it's important to take into consideration in these build videos? That is a perfectly valid debate to have. I also went through that debate like when I was making YouTube videos like 9 years ago. There's Sojai. Hold on, Sojai. I gotta wrap this up. I made the decision a long time ago to not include sales tax in my videos for 2 main reasons. One, depending on what state you live in, or definitely other country, you might not have tax at all. You know, I currently have sales tax. Like, if I were to move to a state that doesn't have sales tax, like, do I just switch everything and then, like, everything changes? Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Number 2 is nobody that I know calculates sales tax in their videos. So that is something that if you are like watching somebody's YouTube video and you're trying to actively copy it, yeah, you definitely got to keep that in mind. It wouldn't be a bad idea for people like me to remind people that sales tax is not included. But yeah, we just made that decision a very long time ago to not include it. You're allowed to debate that one, but that was just my choice. Sojai with the $10 super chat says, "Hey Zach, so I had to help my brother frame an extension for my dad at my parents' house today. Also, my soda stream isn't working right now, so I took it apart and I need a new O-ring." Dude. So, Jeff, we were talking about you a couple of minutes ago. Like, I'm just letting you know right now that you hit it to a T. Like, if I had to guess what Sojai was up to tonight, I would say, yeah, like his soda stream's probably broken. He's got to put together this whole extension. Like, yeah, you hit the nail on the head on that one. Thank you for the $10 dono. Good luck with the projects. Sojai with another $5 super chat says, also the extension is for his bathroom. Got to install a new tub. Good luck, Soja. Always busy. What case is that? All right, let's talk about it. I don't know what case it is. I gotta pull this thing out, man. All I know about this case is that it is negative liters in volume. It's that small. This is from Joy Jam. And we are somehow going to fit a PC inside of here. I have no idea how. But here's what we're working with. It is a split spine level of, or type of small form factor case. The motherboard is going to go on this side with the CPU cooler like right here. And then there's going to be a graphics card, a 2-slot graphics card over here. Now, lengthwise, for a GPU, it can only fit a single fan graphics card. So I have 2 single fan options here. Single fan, 2-slot. So it doesn't have to be low profile. And it doesn't even have to be single slot. It can be a typical 2-slot GPU. It just has to have 1 fan. For sandwich style, is that what it's called? For the power supply, it's going to require a flex power supply. This is not ATX. This is not even SFX. This is called flex. It is a 1U, which is like a server height standard. A 1U flex power supply. I have used them before here on Thirsty Thursday, but never inside a case this ridiculously tiny. For 75 bucks, it did actually come with a PCIe Gen 4. Gen 3. Didn't realize that. Thought it was Gen 4. A PCIe Gen 3 riser cable. Because it's going to have to go from the motherboard, loop all the way up and around. Or no, it's probably just... I don't know how that's going to work. I think it's going to loop this way. Up and around. For the graphics card. Power supply is going to go at the bottom. We do have a modular power supply, which will help. But at the end of the day, this is going to be ridiculous. It's so small, I disagree. I would call it slightly above average. Slightly above average is what I would consider that one. Captain BKB with Twitch Prime sub. Aspen Gray with Twitch Prime. Cam, Twitch Prime. Titanic God gifted out tier 1 sub. RXM with the $5 super chat says, discovered your channel when looking to build my first PC. You're a huge inspiration and help. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Ayoto with the 500 biddies says, yo, Zach, love the PC I got from you. Been playing Helldivers 2 with some buds. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Ayoto. Ayoto is our last gaming PC. Okay. This guy says, stop yapping. That's an instant ban right there. I'm top. Trying to keep it chill, guys. Trying to keep it chill around here. Okay. That's an instant ban from now on. Manual ban? Yeah, that was a manual one. Mods and I are not on the same page tonight. That was a complete manual. Instant. Keep up the yapping. I like that. Let's promote that guy. I don't know how to promote on Twitch, but promotion engaged. There you go. IOTA won our last Game of PC giveaway. And if you're new around here, we are always running a Game of PC giveaway. We run them about... Hold on, Twitch ads. You're going to have to wait. Snooze. You're going to have to wait. About every 6 weeks or so, we raffle off a Game of PC giveaway. IOTA won the last one on September 4th. So now from that time until October 23rd, which is now less than a month away, we are raffling off this RTX 4070 Ti build with a 9600X. All you have to do is type in ! giveaway. Make sure you log in via Twitch, and then that will automatically earn points the more you watch. So the more streams you watch for a longer period of time, the more points you get, and it's a raffle style giveaway. Just make sure you convert your points into tickets. You guys should be able to figure it out. Type in ! giveaway. Go to the link. It should be self-explanatory, but if it's not, if you need some help, you can type in ! giveaway help. All one word. And that'll take you to a quick video that explains everything. It is a worldwide giveaway. I will only pay to ship it in the United States, though, so if you're international, that's up to you, if you want to pay for shipping or not. The last couple people have done it. But yeah, this is our 14th giveaway that we've done in this style so far, so it works pretty well for us. ! giveaway. Trail Tech with the 300 biddy says, should you put the Seahawks game on the Y70 screen? Dude, that is a really good idea, other than copyright. I will more than likely get taken down if I do that. Otherwise, dude, I like the idea, man. I like it. I can't do it though. Don with the 3-month resub, thank you. Blind Tech with a $3 dono says, I bought an Epo Maker Ala F75 keyboard for $50 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it's the best $50 I ever spent. Sounds better than my HyperX TKL keyboard when I type on it. Dude, I'm dailying the Ala F75 right now, man. I agree. I have tried... I bought the F75 now, I don't know, maybe a year ago or so. I have tried at least a dozen different keyboards. Like, nothing comes close to the sound of the F75. I do wish it was a Hall effect keyboard, though. Like, that is... If I want to play competitively, which is almost never, I'll grab the Wooting over here. The Hall effect does make a difference, for sure. But it's in terms of just, like, sound, that one's hard to beat, man. It sounds so good. Everyone has different preferences of what they want their keyboards to sound like. That is the exact definition of what I personally like. That is what scratches my brain. Gibbous with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Is AK pulling too much? I don't think too much is the... I don't know a ton about it, but from what I've heard, AK is not too much, but AK can slow down your PC, especially if you have a slightly older PC, because that is a lot of data that's being transferred all at one time, and you more than likely can knock it down to 4K or even 2K, and you probably won't see a difference. But I'm not extremely well versed in that arena. All I need to do is be able to dive down and spread some democracy in Helldivers 2. Like, I don't care what the polling rate is, to be honest. As long as everything works and we're dialed in, all I need to is spread some freedom. I don't need AK polling to spread freedom and democracy. MK Galaxy with another 300 biddy says, I like your shirt. My all black plain shirt. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I like it too. It's a little small though. It's a... Some would argue it's a medium. All right, are we ready to build? I think I'm done. I think I'm done yapping. Are we good? Can we all agree that it is finally time to build? I'm gonna hydrate up real quick though. More yapping. More talking, less building. You guys just want the promotions, huh? All right, let me turn on the... I don't think I'm making a YouTube video on this, but there is a small chance that I am. So I'm going to record these cameras just in case. So, oh, dude, we are definitely snoozing that ad. You guys are going to have a ton of ads to watch. I keep snoozing them. I apologize. So the reason we're doing this is not just because I'm losing brain cells and possibly have brain damage. Northern Lights with the 1,000 biddies says yap away. No problem at all. The reason I'm building this is because I am leaving on a trip. If you guys have been following, you'll know that I am leaving for an Intel Fab tour next week. Like, Intel is flying me out, paying for the hotel, paying for the flight, everything. Even paying for some meals. And they're gonna walk me through the, where they make the Intel CPUs. Crazy! Yeah, it's a whole thing, man. The whole thing's under embargo, too. Like, I literally can't even talk about it after it's all over. But anyway, I am definitely a gaming laptop guy and or a gaming handheld guy. But every time we talk about traveling in the world of PC gaming, people are like, why don't you just bring a small form factor, bro? I think that's dumb. I'm going to be honest with you. Having to bring not just the PC, monitor, peripherals, all that stuff, I think that's just absolutely ludicrous. But I'm going to do it this time for the sake of science and content. And because it's a tax write-off and it's fun. All right, other than that. So this is the PC that I'm going to bring on the plane with me. Just to be clear, I prefer laptops. Okay? This is not something that I recommend doing. I 100% prefer a laptop. I literally already see people that are like, just bring a laptop. I'm with you. This is for the sake of science and because it's a tax write-off. Okay. So that is why we're building inside this small form factor Joy Jom aluminum mini ITX case with PCIe riser. That's why we're building inside of it. So what we're going to put inside of it. First up, should be no surprise to anybody, when you have a small form factor build, cooling is super important. So we need an ultra efficient CPU like the Ryzen 5 9600X. Okay, like this is okay. Like, even if you're not putting together a small form factor build, this is one of our default options. We know that this is incredibly easy to keep cool, much easier than 7000 series. So that's why we are putting that in the build. For our motherboard, we're using the exact same board that I used, I think, for the last small form factor build. This is the ASRock Phantom Gaming B850i Lightning Wi-Fi. I got nothing other than it's the cheapest B850 available for ITX. Costs like $190, which is actually really good for an ITX motherboard of this caliber. It doesn't have any annoying, like, extra expansion cards that you got to plug in. It's got the single tower SSD slot on the front, and then there's one on the back side if you need a second SSD. Like this is just... That's my new default ITX option now that I've been becoming a small form factor builder. All right, here's another default option. We got the Clev Bolt V. This is a 32 gigabyte DDR5 kit clocked at 6,000 megahertz with a CL rating of 30. I actually got the 30 this time. I've been struggling to find the 30s and been settling for the 32s. I said, not today. For my travel PC, it's got to be meta. So we got the CL30. Now for the SSD, dude, I'm switching it up big time. We are not using the Clev Crass C910. No. We are not even going to use the Silicon Power UD90. The options that I use in 95% of my builds. today, for the SSD, we're stepping it up. We got ourselves an SK Hynix Platinum P41, 2 terabyte. Dude. Right? The box actually looks really cool too. That is not why I bought it though. I would love to take credit. We gotta snooze the app one more time. Yeah, we got ourselves a pretty solid Gen 4 drive over here today. Why does my travel PC need this? It absolutely does not. The only reason I got it is because when I make builds for YouTube, they have to be meta. They have to be price to performance. Like, I can't justify... This costs $40 more than a Clev Crass does. $40. Like, I could get more storage for that price. So when I'm doing a not meta build, I got some flexibility to use parts that I wouldn't typically use. And speaking of parts that I wouldn't typically use, like ever... Oh my god. I don't even like it. I actually don't feel right touching that thing, to be honest. We have maybe we'll cancel this one, man. I need a different case. This just doesn't feel natural, if you will. I feel a little out of my element on this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. This is the best single fan GPU of the current generation, right? I don't think they make 5060s in single fan. AMD completely ditched single fan. I think the last AMD single fan is a 6500 XT. Do they make 5060s? I should say, they might actually. I was researching this a couple days ago. If they do, I couldn't get them with 2-day shipping. That's what it was. This was the best GPU 2 days ago that had 2-day shipping. Do they have a 5060 though? I'm curious. I would have loved the 5060. Single fan? I don't think they do though. They do. Yeah, see, the shipping is October 8th to the 12th. That's what it was. Just so you guys know that I'm not lying. I'm not like shilling for a 50-50 over here or anything. October 8th to the 12th. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Otherwise, yeah, I would have. That would have been solid. So we got the 50-50. It is what it is, man. Now, the problem is, other than it being a 50-50, there's a good chance that the height of this card is too tall for this build. So I got a backup single fan GPU. This we already had, thankfully. This is just our backup. This is actually an RX 6500 XT. Definitely not the best GPU. And now that I'm thinking about it, our PCIe riser cable is a Gen 3, which is even worse for this 6500 XT. I did not buy this. We've had this for a while, because there is nothing to do with 6500 XT, so this has been sitting on the shelf for a while now. But this is the backup plan, just in case the RTX 5050 does not fit. This will definitely fit height-wise, but we shall see. With a Gen 3 riser cable, it's actually not going to perform that well. Okay, before I get to those donations, hold on. Am I done? Nope, I'm not done. We have our power supply. This is an Apevia ITX Flex PSU. Remember, our case does not fit a SFX or ATX power supply. We got to get a Flex 1U CPU. I have used these before. So hopefully that is okay. And then for the last part, this is where I got scammed. I got scammed legitimately again on Amazon. It doesn't make any sense. I'm starting to think they're targeting me at this point. So for our small form factor case, where the motherboard fits over here, we have room for a 36 millimeter height CPU cooler. 36 millimeters. There's like two 36 millimeter CPU coolers on the planet. I bought one of them. The APX 90 X36. That's what I bought. But what did I get? I got somebody's APX 90 X36, but they crossed out the 36 and they wrote 47 inside. They literally crossed it out. They're like, never mind, it's a 47. So, who is doing this to me on Amazon? This is a used CPU cooler in a Ziploc bag. That's 47. Dude, like what? Refund instantly? I'm on it. I gotta build this PC by tomorrow. So I bought a 36. I bought one and shipped it to the studio for tomorrow, and I bought one and shipped it to the house tomorrow as well. That way, no matter what, I'm getting it. There's a valid chance I get scammed 2 more times tomorrow, but hopefully that doesn't happen. So this CPU cooler is definitely not going to work in tonight's build, unfortunately. But yep, I got scammed again on Amazon. I don't know why this is happening. So what we're going to do instead is I'm just going to quickly temporarily install a stock AMD Ryzen cooler and not put the side panel on tonight because I need to start configuring this PC before I fly out. I gotta install Windows, install the games and whatnot. So this will at least temporarily allow me to configure it up tomorrow morning while I wait for that 36 millimeter cooler. But we are definitely not going to be able to install the side panel with this stock cooler on there. But yeah, that is the parts for the small form factor build. Couple roadblocks. Probably more roadblocks coming. But before we get to all that, I desperately got to catch up on some of this stuff. Sorry, man. All right, where are we at? Luna with the $10 super chat says, looking for some help. I got a PC 5 years ago and it's a 1660 with a 9400F and didn't do my full research and bought a 56 for a 5060 Ti for $550. But my motherboard is an ASRock B360M Extreme, so I'm stuck. Ooh. Yeah, you are a little stuck. Sorry to hear that situation. I would scrap what you can. The 5060 Ti is still good. You just overpaid for it. But just build the PC around the 5060 Ti. It's too late. So just get an AM5 system. You'll be fine. 50 with the $5 super chat says, have you tried the Royal Clutch keyboards? I love doing my homework on the R75. Yeah, I've tried a few. Dude, come on, man. I'm on top of things. I appreciate your suggestion, getting a Royal Clutch keyboard, but like, dude, I'm on it. Should we look? We'll look at the peripherals. That keyboard apparently like folds up like a sandwich or like a sub or like a hot dog bun. We're gonna test that out. That's part of the whole travel set. But yeah, man, I'm on it. M4X with the $10 super chat says, after Clippy fought YouTube, so Clippy may donate again. Clippy Thank you. Helios with the super chat says, Zach, I would have loved to see the low profile 3-fan 5060 for... Dude, this cannot fit a 3-fan low profile 5060. I have it. I have the 4060. That would not fit lengthwise. I don't think we're grasping how tiny this is, guys. Like the low profile is like this big. This can only fit a single fan. There's no way that would have fit in there, man. Otherwise, I would have loved to. I have a low profile 4060 at the office. I would love to use that. That ain't gonna fit though. Jay called with a $5 dono, says, I'm doing a PC project in my school's gifted program and we're going to build a PC. I'm providing the parts. I had an old motherboard with an Intel 8700 and GT 1660 Super. Wish me luck. Nice. Why do you point down when you're doing a YouTube short? Because I'm pointing at something. I know this is a weird concept, but like, I'm pointing at something so you look at it. Sorry if that might be a little too scientific. I'm not, but like usually we're pointing. Wait, really? Yeah. It's a whole thing, man. Like whenever you point at something, it's the entire. Manu with the super chat, thank you, appreciate that. Bev with the Twitch Prime sub. Misfit with the 6-month resub. Carcino with the Twitch Prime. Icky with the Twitch Prime. Roge with the 300 biddy says, looking for some help. I got a PC 5 years ago, and it's a 1660 with a 9400. Oh, I already read that. Oh, wow. You donated that on both, man. Thank you. Star Destroyer with the 17-month. Mr. Light with the 13-month. Zamori with the Twitch Prime. And I think we're caught up. I think we're good. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just a you thing? You talking about pointing? I didn't make that up, did I? Like when you guys point, do you point to like get somebody to look at the direction of where your finger is aimed? I don't know. Is that a me thing? Just you? Never heard of pointing? Wow. I thought everyone did that. Wow. Okay, well that is why I point in my videos. It's to get you to look at what I'm pointing at. My bad. Maybe I'll stop doing that. Witchity with the Twitch Prime sub. A Worm God. I don't know if I read that one. Suicide Bear with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you. I think it's a Pittsburgh thing. Maybe. Just use the hotel TV for the PC. No, dude. I got a whole portable setup. I haven't opened this up yet. We're not gonna unbox it. We're just gonna take a little, like a real quick sneak peek because I want to see it. It's sealed. That is a huge letdown. It is sealed. Wow. The box doesn't show anything either. All right. That was fun. That's the portable monitor that we're going to be rocking with this PC if all goes to plan. And for the mouse, I don't know anything about this, but apparently this is the hot talk of the town lately, according to one of our benchmarkers at ZTT. The Endgame Gear OP1 WE WE wireless. That's going to be the mouse of choice for this upcoming trip. It was like $90, man. It was not cheap. That's what we're going to be gaming with. I saw somebody on the YouTube video that was like, did you ever think about just not gaming for the week of travel? No, that option did not register in my brain as a valid option at all. No, I'm sorry, what? Ban? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we might have to ban that one. I bet he thought he was so smart too. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider that. That wouldn't even populate in a list of 100. Like I could easily come up with 99 other options that would be better than that one. Woolier with the 3-month resub, thank you. Witchity, I think I just read that one, right? Ever thought of not commenting? Probably not an option for somebody like that. No. Somebody like that, that's probably not an option for them, to be fair. All right, let's start building. Let's get out our tiny... I need to keep an ATX motherboard around here, unboxed for you guys. That way we can start to truly appreciate. I feel like the camera never does it justice of just how small, or should I say above average, these tiny ITX motherboards go. I mean, like, just for reference, that hopefully like we're loud and clear about the size of this ITX motherboard at this point. Are you guys comprehending that now through the camera? Does that make sense? I feel like that's the most effective way to showcase it. To be fair, you have big hands. I don't know what else to show you. I'm sorry. That's all I could come up with, man. Bev with a 300 bit, he says, just started watching YouTube videos last week and I can't stop. Love it, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Above average? Dude, that's huge. Fair. We need a banana? I don't have a banana. I was gonna I need to 3D print one though. I was gonna 3D print a banana. That way I always have one for scale. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that next time. All right, let's get out our... Oh my god, this happens on 99% of live streams. I go whenever I need a knife. It's always when I need a knife. I'm like, wow, I didn't even get tools out yet. Like, you would think at some point in my oh wait. I won't be the decider of what are we going with today, ladies and gentlemen? Red, white and red, see-through, or white and purple. What are we feeling tonight? We have done this one recently, and I think this one was on Tuesday. No, stubby is never an option. We're not doing the stubby. Poll? I ain't got time for a poll, man. I just need somebody to give me a really, really good... Okay, here's the thing. I need somebody to give me the correct answer and explain why. That's what we need. Which color LTT screwdriver should we go with? And why? Purple, it's my favorite color. Like, that is not nearly strong enough of an argument. Transparent because it's cool, also weak. Purple matches the motherboard. Okay, that's close. That's close. Red for the Cardinals. All right, Cardinals or red, that's eliminated. What else we got? Red for AMD? No, it's too basic. White and red? I am Canadian? Sorry. Purple because of Prince? What? Purple because it matches Zach's underwear? Dude, I don't own purple underwear. Just for the record. Purple because of Jawa? I got you. I don't mind that. I don't mind the Jawa shout out. When you combine the Jawa shout out with the color of the motherboard, and I don't think anybody said it, but it's also the color of the SSD. We can't neglect that. I mean, we got ourselves a little decent colorway here, man. Like that. That's not bad. Okay, a couple of you said that. My bad. I didn't see it. I like it. That's a good choice. Yeah, that's solid. Someone says, ooh. Yeah, you can ban that person too. Get him out. Oh, wait, no, he's a sub. Never mind. Green screwdriver when? Dude, that would look... that would actually look good. Imagine this in black and green. That would act... Like, I'm not a huge black and green guy. But that would actually look really good. That's a good idea. B Murray with the 6-month resub, thank you. JWC with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you as well. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Steelers screwdriver, black and gold would also look really good. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. What kind of green? Not like a forest green. It would have to be a little bit like neon, not completely neon, but like lighter shade. Guys, we gotta get a move on here. Let's actually put together some parts, please. Razor green, yeah, razor green would look good. Lock in? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about locking in, but I'm at least gonna make some progress. How about that? How about we'll just go for progress today. All right, let's get our 9600X out. Again, I don't think we are gonna make a YouTube video about this setup, but there is a chance that I would call it small, but there is a small chance that I love this PC so much that we make an actual video on this. So just ignore me when I'm recording some B-roll real quick, but all right, CPU is in. Gonna give it the good old-fashioned wiggle wiggle. Close it up, latch it down, boom. All right, good to go. Hour and 6 minutes. What's a B-roll? B-roll is just like camera footage that you would use in a video that is not you talking. I don't know if you're being serious, but that is what B-roll is. So like if I'm making a video about this build and I'm talking about the CPU, it's not just going to be a shot of me talking the entire time. We need B-roll. We need additional camera footage of whatever I'm talking about. So during these live streams, I will tend to record B-roll. Bonus extra footage? Yes, that is what B-roll is. Correct. All right, let's get out our RAM. That guy Leaf with the 300 biddy says, Zach, last stream you mentioned this could be the last Thirsty Thursday. What's going on now? We're alive. We're still going, man, dude. Like that was a great unboxing right there. I think I did pretty well on that one, man. That was clean. That was clean. All right. I always mess this up on camera, but today we're going for gold with the ASMR. I got you. I'm here to serve the people, and what the people want is RAM clicking in ASMR. So I got you. Not bad. This one's gonna be better though. This one's gonna have that real nice click to it. Oh, that was it. Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. If you didn't like that one, then I don't know what you're looking for. That last one was money right there. Speaking of money. Oh yeah. Oh, that is actual money. Dude, that's solid. That's pretty good. That's like a 7.8. Above average for sure. Don't stop. Okay, I could do this all day, man. Except I need to travel with this, and this has to survive a flight. So I'll save the wiggles for the plane. Don't clip that. All right, let's get out our actually high-end SSD for once. The SK Hynix Platinum 2 terabyte. Oh, okay. Dude, I was not the only one, right? Yeah, see, you guys... Oh my... Okay. At least we're all on the same page. So, dude, I would have lost my absolute mind. No, I did not. Dude, I didn't get scammed. Look. I thought I did too. But the What? Why would... What? Who? Why would they think that this is the... That is an absolute insane, like, negative unboxing experience. Are you serious? That is probably the worst packaging I have ever seen in my entire life. How many people we got on the live stream right now? 12 million? Oh my god. Wow. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. 12 million people just looked at that and thought that I got scammed. Like, why would you make your unboxing experience look like there's nothing in, like, that is actually completely ridiculous. Okay. We did not get scammed, though. I rage bait unboxing, dude. Like, that's insane. Like, who thinks that that's a good idea? That's crazy. 12 million, give or take 11 million? Sure. I don't think that's correct, just for the record, but, yeah. Yeah. Math. Public. Think you meant a billion? Yeah, my bad. Heart rate actually went up, dude. I would have lost my mind if I actually got scammed twice in one build. All right. Oh, I don't have a lot of bits on this screwdriver. Who's been using this one? I wonder if one of my kids was using this. Do you play any instruments? I played the alto saxophone when I was in elementary school and middle school. That has given me the ability to, like, play a lot of instrument, like, not at a high level, or not even at a level. But I have, like, some pretty decent music coherence, I would say. Actually, judging off this, where this sentence is going, I'm probably not at all, but... no, I currently do not play any instruments. I have gone through a couple guitar phases, but that always gets derailed with life. My little bro plays the alto sax for marching band. There you go. Yeah, when... I would assume it's like this almost everywhere, but when I got to high school, you either got to pick football or marching band. You can't do both. Dude, I went out, dude. Come on now. I went football. I think that was a good choice. Although, to be fair, when I was in high school, our marching band was like one of the best in the state. They were much better at their chosen profession than we were. I'm first chair trumpet. Nice. I remember being like second chair saxophone. I think I was first chair for like a couple concerts, but like not the like if somebody got sick or something. I was never the dedicated first chair. Saxon with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. I think I got all those. Helios with the super chat says, Zach, would it be possible to maybe put one 40mm fan in that case? Just saying. I don't think so, man. I don't think there's going to be room at all for a 40mm or for any additional activities. We will see, though. How do I check my points for the giveaway? Type in !point giveaway and make sure you are logged in. Okay, so yeah, I do need to install the CPU cooler. Remember, I did actually get scammed on the CPU cooler. They sent me the wrong one. The new one is coming tomorrow. But for now, I am going to install the stock Ryzen CPU cooler. It definitely will not fit in our case. But I am installing it tonight just so I can boot up the PC and actually configure Windows, get my games installed, because I fly out very soon, and I'm desperately running out of time. So I'm going to temporarily install this. It is not going to actually fit, though. Just so we're clear. Please clip that and send it to anybody who comes in later to the stream and thinks I'm an idiot. That would be much appreciated. We love ads in this community. We do, man. If you guys are new around here, ads are what pays for the giveaways. If we didn't run ads, we would not have giveaways. Yeah, that is not screwed in. That should be clicking off here. If we were not running ads, we would not have giveaways. That money goes directly towards the giveaways. More ads equals more 50/90s. Exactly. One day we'll get there. We just need more people to watch the ads, or I gotta crank them up. We're a pro ad community. Exactly. What about the Max Verstappen? I'm gonna be level with you, man. That money goes to me. Okay, I know it's a tough one. Actually, it legitimately doesn't even go to me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't go to my personal account. That just goes to ZTT. I do gotta take some of the money though. Okay, like it's the whole family thing, and like it's the whole thing where like they gotta eat like to survive, like that type of situation. I know not everybody is affected by that, but as dad, I gotta feed my kids, man. It's a whole thing. Trail Tech with the 300 biddy says next small form factor build should be in the Fractal Ridge. I've done a PC in the Fractal Ridge. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. New meta, eating to survive. It could be, man. It could be. I don't know if people will like follow that one or not. I don't know how much that'll take off. Do a build in a Johnsbow NV10. That I want to do. I saw a couple videos about that NV10. That looks good. That looks tough, but that looks good. Okay, all I wanted to do was rotate the... Even though this is still a temporary cooler situation, I still wanted to rotate that AMD logo because I just refuse to... I'm going to use the stock thermal paste, by the way. I just refuse to install these. Crooked. I really do not like it. Oops. Wow, I completely missed. There we go. Temporary install. Nobody freak out. For the aesthetics, exactly. 100%. Plus, if we do ever use this CPU cooler again, now it's already rotated. We're good to go. That's way too big. I'm up. Dude, that better be rage bait, man, because it's definitely... I need that to be rage bait. I don't think I've ever wanted rage bait more in my life. Why so big? I'm not gonna make it, man. I don't. Last Thirsty Thursday of the night, or of the year. I think we're done, man. I don't have it in me, man. I don't know how long I can do this for. Okay, there we go. There's our little tiny... Oh my god, that's still good looking though. Little tall though. It's just so good looking though. I love it so much. It's so dense. I don't think it's gonna fit. Show the back? Why do you want to see the back? I mean, I'll do it because it sounded like a genuine request. I got you. This is what I do actually like about this motherboard is it has the backside additional M.2 slot. Way easier than the dual slot that some of the motherboard manufacturers do. But to be fair, in some ITX builds, it'll be next to impossible to actually get to this. So that could be an issue. Like if you go to upgrade over time, you want to add a second SSD after your PC is already built, you might have to uninstall everything to get access to this. That is the one downfall, but in terms of initial installation, it is much easier. In sandwich cases, you can't get there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But to be fair, it's hard to get anywhere in a ultra tiny small form factor PC, so you're probably going to struggle regardless. So it is what it is. JMZ with Twitch Prime sub. Popcorn with Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. I'm going to run ads again while I'm gone. That way we have less ads to watch because that's how Twitch works. I'll be right back. Keep earning points towards the giveaway. Don't go anywhere. All right. Are we ready to rock and roll on the rest of this? I think we're good. Ines with the Twitch Prime sub. Andres, Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. My math teacher said the Steelers are buns. I mean, if you consider buns a good thing. Family-friendly stream around here. All right, let's unbox this legendary graphics card. Just in case you join late. No. To answer your question. No. I do not feel comfortable using an RTX 5050. It feels like poison. It feels like needles are going through me. Like this card goes against everything that I know about PC building. Dude, I am right there with you 100%. Okay. But for our case, we specifically need a single fan GPU. Look. That thing barely fits on top of it. For those of you that were suggesting I go with a 3-fan 4060, this is what I was talking about. This is why we can't do that. This is all we will be able to fit. And when I was ordering parts for this 2 days ago, the 5050 was the absolute best single fan GPU that I could get. I did now see that there are 5060s. 5090 for scale? Dude, I love that idea. Who said that? Sufficient potato? We might need to get some more Twitch mods around here to help out our current team. I feel like we're at the point where we could use a little help. That's a good idea right there. Potato. I'll write that one down, man. I'll write that one down. That's a fantastic idea. I like where your brain's at. I feel like you could be going places. I'll take the job offer. Says Axe first time chatter. He wasn't a first time chatter actually. But anything but the metric system? Dude, I don't know why you said that, but I like that as well. Adventure Boy. Not a fan of that name though. You had me up until that point. That was a good statement. Up until the dude, come on, man. Like, we got this whole thing called brand reputation. I try to think about it, you know? Like, I really care about my image of the image of my business online and whatnot, you know? Like, I tend to care about it. I can't have the list of mods say Adventure Boy on there. That will not work. All right, let's get the 5090 for scale, though. Oh, my God. I mean, dude, this thing is a workout just walking over here with it. Okay. Sit on my lap for now. All right, here we go. This is an above average GPU, as we know. Very above average, something that you should be proud of. Okay, nobody, let's be clear, nobody's saying that this is small. Nobody is saying that you can't get the job done with something that like this size. This is clearly above average, okay? This is just slightly bigger. Slightly. That is the MSI Supreme 5090 next to the Zotac Solid 5050. A bare slight difference. I wouldn't say there is a drastic difference. I mean, but dude, that is obnoxious. Oh my God. This looks like an accessory. This looks like something like a freebie that they put in the box. Like, here, you can play with this while you're unboxing your 5090. Oh my God, that is insane. Audio card. But why is the CPU cooler too big? Why you gotta ruin the fun and everything, man? Come on, man. I'm trying to keep the vibes up. Okay, we got an incredibly boring NFC game over here. Like, nobody cares about the Seahawks and the Cardinals. This is like Thirsty Thursday. This very well could be my last stream of all time. Especially after dealing with all these small form factors. Lock in? Okay. I like that advice. Who said that? Quick draw 660. I got my eye on you, man. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's get the power supply now. That is sound advice here for Thirsty Thursday. All right. 5090 versus case. Okay, I like that idea too. That's another fantastic idea. Let's do that one real quick. I am also interested in that. All right, here's our ITX case. I know it's kind of hard to see. That's a little ridiculous right there. That's the 5090. This is the entire PC build. Thickness? Roughly the same. Pretty close. Pretty close. It'll fit? Yeah, I mean, I think we got a solid shot at it. I might need to, like, Dremel just one of the little corners. But other than that, yeah, we should be able to make it happen. I think we got this, man. That'll fit. Slight Dremel work. We should be good. All right, let's get out our Flex PSU. Some of you might have ever seen these before. These are sometimes used in servers. This is in a PVF 500 watt ITX 1U Flex power supply. These will go in the ultra small form factor gaming PCs sometimes. It is modular. We have our connectors right there. Has a traditional PC power plug. And it's got a fan there. But yeah, these are also pretty tiny. But it's imperative with these types of builds that you buy a modular version, because you do not want any extra cables in there if you don't have to. So we definitely don't need the SATA / Molex in there. So let's plug these in. It looks like we have, this is for the 6+2 GPU. I see you're building an IED. Believe it or not, I am bringing this on a plane, but dude, I think it's safe, man. I think it's safe. There we go. And there's our little power supply. That's it. That's all we need, man. Easy. We love ads, dude. I love ads too, man. Dude, it's 2 ads. It's 2. Relax. Oh my God, 2 ads? I mean, I get the complaining about the 6, but like the 2, come on, man. It's only 2 because I ran ads while I was going to the bathroom. Come on, man. That's what pays for the giveaways. Oh. Trail Tech with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're building a portable TSA violation. They'll be fine. I'm gonna put it in my check bag though. I'm gonna bring a check bag on this trip. I don't know about this on the carry-on, man. That could be a little. I don't want to have to explain that one. That is a conversation I do not want to have. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Before we build, let's catch up on everything. Fland with the 3-month says, I just had to buy a new PSU because mine was making my PC crash. Hopefully that fixed your issue, man. Nom Nom gifting out 2 tier 1 subs. Dude, I missed that 7 minutes ago. My fault. You guys got ads, question mark? I don't. I haven't watched an ad yet. I'm good to go. Dude, what? Dude, I got a text from a moderator. What's going on? I don't even need help. Why is Painful texting me? What's he say? What? He says, heads up. In that case, you have to remove the front I/O board from the case to get the motherboard in easily. We've never used this case, Painful. What are you talking about, man? You got to remove the front I/O board. What is a front I/O board? What? Now you're just confusing me. I don't know, man. We're gonna send it. I got it. Painful, I might need you. Don't go anywhere. For now, I got this, though. Rage bait? Did I just get a rage bait text from a mod? It's not gonna fit? I don't know what he's saying, guys. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I do know that I'm going to strip out a screw unless if I swap out this bit. That is just an accident waiting to happen. I don't know where that bit went for my purple screw. I never used the purple one, so I don't know where that went, but okay, we have a proper sized bit now. We're good. Is that a ZTT or an LTT screwdriver? This one is LTT. Valid question. Okay. So that is apparently where our motherboard goes. First thing we're going to do is frantically get rid of this metal twist tie. I can literally see the metal in here, man. Look at this. That is actual metal right there. Look at that. They're just like giving me metal right where the motherboard goes. I don't know. Can you see that? Look at that metal. No metal in my PC. That is not necessary. Instructions? Do you think we need these today? Dude, Painful still texting me. Oh, dude, I got this, man. This is 100% under control. Look, I mean, we got this, man. This couldn't be any more clear. Step 1, plug connecting finger into motherboard before screwing motherboard on PCB. Like, 100%. Like that's exactly what I would have done. I was already gonna plug in the connecting finger. Like, dude, I'm tracking. Let's just false alarm. He says, dude, it's under control, man. I got this. But Painful, don't go anywhere because I might need you. Okay, let's install. Okay, so who knows where the connecting finger is? Maybe that wasn't so clear cut as I was hoping. Which one of these things is a connecting finger? Dude, we might be cooked. I/O cables? Are these the connecting fingers? It's the riser? Plug the connecting finger into motherboard before screwing motherboard down. Oh, so we gotta do something before dude, I'm about to screw in this motherboard. But we gotta plug in some type of connecting finger. What? Dude, I don't... The riser cable clip? What? Where's the riser cable go, man? Is that the connecting finger that we've been looking for this whole time? Where did my connecting finger go? Oh, there it is. It's gotta be the cables. Just try winging it. It is way more fun when I don't look at the instructions. I will agree with that one. Okay, is this the connecting finger? We plug this in? Dude, Okay, how about we uninstall this first? Maybe these are the connecting fingers. We got this, man. We got this. This is under control, man. I'm just for the record. Like, you can clip it and take this one to the bank. I am 99% sure I'm going to install this motherboard, and it's going to instantly make sense what the finger connector is. And then I'm going to uninstall the motherboard, plug in whatever the finger connector is. But for right now, it's just I don't know what is going on here. My brain is not processing what in the world a finger connector could be. But we're gonna send it. So this goes here. Oh. Oh. Are these the finger connectors? Okay, so these have to... This has got to be routed under. Okay, this might be the finger connector. Okay. All right, I might be tracking. Not 100% sold though. Yep. Take your time, breathe. It's pretty good advice, man. Okay, that might be the finger connector. So we'll do that. And then we'll plug this in. Oh, is it the riser cable? Oh, it's the okay. I got it. This is definitely the finger connector. 100%. Because what I got to do is I got to plug in the finger. Oh my God. Dude, I was just getting some momentum there. Woolier gifting out 10 tier 1 gifted subs. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I was getting dialed in though. I'm gonna go back to that if you don't mind. Okay. Thank you very much for those 10 tier 1 gift. Okay, so the finger connector goes up and around here. I think that's what they wanted me to do ahead of time. Like that. And then this. Oh my God, is this even gonna fit? What do we have going on here? What is this madness? Oh my God, this dude, the ITX motherboard doesn't even fit in the ITX case. I think the finger connector's in the way. What are we? Oh. Sorry. I don't think you guys saw that at all, but like that? Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah. Upside down? I mean, this is the only right side way to do it, man. Oh, wait. Can it be? No, it can't. No. Stop it. I think we're good. I think it's upside down. Mods text him. Okay, we need some motherboard screws here. I think that'll work. There we go. Are we wholly bald spot? Okay. I think I only got 2 screws in there, but then the GPU mounts like that, and I think we actually cooked. Maybe? I think that's it. It looks good to me. Let's send it. Let's send it. Way too easy, says Shawner. Yeah, I mean, dare I say we have some actual momentum here? Is the CPU gonna fit? Yeah, we definitely. That'll lock down, right? The side panel. Yeah, we got. That's definitely flush, right? That'll definitely work. 100%. All right, so the only connectors we got to plug in here are the power switch and some power. We'll do the power LEDs first because this is going to be a little trick. Oh. Wait, are they? Oh my God, are these the finger connectors? Hold the phone. These might be the finger connectors. Stop looking at my bald spot. Okay, that plugs in. Maybe this is what they meant. Maybe these are the finger connectors. Hold on, man. I gotta get dialed in on this one. Last Thirsty Thursday? Easily. Alright, those are plugged in. Hold on. I'll read that in just a second. I gotta get this last potential finger connector in here. Oh my God. Maybe if I go this way. This is supposed to be the easy one. Oh my God, this is gonna be difficult. I could just get some pliers, but that's cheating. Oh, did I get it? I got it. That's in. Oh no, I skipped one. That's not in. Nope. Almost. Okay, this might have been the finger connector. I might have to... Okay, we'll do this. Plastic tweezers? Nah, we ain't got time for that, man. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now we got space. See, there's always a way. There's always a way. Well, not always. That commission build, there might not have been a way on that one. Why is this your last Thirsty Thursday? Dude, I might need to retire. I might just need to be like a behind-the-scenes guy when it comes to PC building. I don't know if I can keep this up. Titanic guy with 1,000 biddies says, the stock CPU cooler is upside down. Everyone is complaining about that. Other than that, the RTX build is looking good. What? That's kind of valid. Okay, that's kind of valid. You're saying that I should install the CPU cooler actually upside down? That way it's technically right side up with the case? Okay. I don't hate that. I would actually consider that if this wasn't a temporary solution until the real CPU cooler comes. I would actually consider that. I don't think I've ever seen an actual valid reason to install a CPU cooler upside down, but like that is one of them. I like that. That is a half decent idea. I would consider it again if this wasn't a temporary solution. I am swapping out the CPU cooler tonight or tomorrow morning, hopefully, as soon as Amazon gets here. Okay, then we'll just tuck those cables like so. Dude, that's getting there. Rest in peace, Thirsty Thursday. Okay, we got that. I guess we should do the power supply next. Dare I say we're making some progress here. Power supply. That's gonna have... Oh. That's doable. That's doable. We can make that happen. I don't know how. But we dude, this is gonna be a tight fit, man. How the maybe not. Good luck. How the front door is that gonna fit? What? Okay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but everyone that wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, remember that my wholehearted recommendation is a gaming laptop when traveling. Bonus points if you want to bring a Steam Deck, ROG Ally X, or some sort of handheld controller. This is not what I recommend doing. Okay? I made that very clear at the beginning of the stream. Maybe you joined late. This is this is dumb. But we're gonna get it. I just got painful from text from painful. I'm pretty sure I know what it says. Take that bracket off the front of the PSU. Oh. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, that is a bracket. Oh, is that from a different build? I don't know what that is. Oh, you guys aren't. That? Yeah, that could be it. I don't know what that is. This is not a new power supply. We had this in inventory, so that would kind of make sense. You might be right on that. Or maybe it came with it. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. They're barely even screwed in there. And somehow that's not the right size for that one. Yeah, I would definitely go with the gaming laptop would be my top choice, just for the record. You used a bracket like that before? I mean, I guess. Yeah, wow. Have a lot of fun? Yeah, dude, this is a ton of fun, man. Yeah, I love small form factor builds. I'm a little worried about this screw though. Oh my god. Titanic God with another 1,000 bit. He says, you know, you could take the front panel off, right? Go look at the case manual and it will make your life easier. Look at the case manual. Dude, the case manual was telling me to install my finger in the case. What value could that possibly provide? Okay. Yeah, that I do kind of remember this thing. That is not from this. Okay. All right. We're good. I think we're good. What manual? Good question. The power supply is the finger? Maybe. Wait, maybe it actually is. Maybe it was talking about the power supply. I don't understand how this is going to work, though. Like, there's cables. Okay, maybe we do need to uninstall this front. Okay, alright, let's uninstall this too. We got this. This is doable, man. Remove the cable first? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might have to do that. Okay, alright, front panel. We got it. Alright, now we're left with whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to remove at least this cable. Maybe the other one too. And... what cable is this for? This is... oh, that is for the GPU. Okay. Maybe I'll remove that too. And then from there, the power supply... yeah, the power supply fits in there just fine. You can't really see it, but... but then... I gotta get this in and around... that part makes sense. But this cable is for the CPU. And I don't know how the CPU is going to get to the CPU How is that gonna work? How is the CPU connector gonna get all the way on the other side? The CPU connector is on this side. Wireless? Dude, I wish. I don't know how the CPU is gonna get power here. Actually, I think we can do it. I think if we back this out, plug this in this way, put the power supply. Okay. Oh, we are so. Oh man, that was actually that was a great move. That was a very, very clutch move. Okay, all right, that got through. Now this can go plug into. Okay, all right. We're good. Now we can plug the 24 pin. I don't know where these excess cables are gonna go. That'll be fun. But that's plugged in. And then the 4+4, that's gonna go in over here. Like so. And I think that's it, man. Dude, this is easy. Dude, that was a very clutch move. Routing that through there like that. I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. Titanic up with 300 biddy says, "You're welcome for the idea of removing the front panel." Thank you, Titanic God. We have. I'm glad you're humble about it. That. If you said that in like a cocky way, I would have been concerned. But I'm glad you said it in a humble way. Thank you for the. Thank you for the help. Appreciate that. So what's the finger? That is still TBD. Is that a Frisbee on his shelf? No. I'm trying to figure out what you think is a Frisbee. The Steelers thing? That? Definitely no Frisbee. Okay. That's looking good. I'm very worried about these cables. I think it's time to put the front panel back on, actually. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but just so we're clear, it was Titanic God's idea to take off the front panel. Are you guys all tracking that one? I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. This was Titanic God's idea. Not mine. We got it? W idea? Okay. I just want to make sure the track... Okay. I was just making sure you guys know. Okay, so now we have this side to deal with. And we need to somehow stuff these... For reference, this is what the case... Yeah, like, that's a lot. These... have to go like this. That's not terribly unaesthetic. Oh. That's not bad at all. Dude, give me some zip ties. This will be done in like 2 minutes. That's not nearly as egregious as I thought it was gonna be. Granted, I'm gonna have to undo most of this whenever I install a different CPU cooler tomorrow, but Titanic God is a hero. I think that might be an understatement, but yeah. That's a mild way to put it, if anything, you know. Okay. Zip tie that. Throw another zip tie over here. You should use twist ties. I don't hate that idea. Especially on a build that's gonna go on a plane. Yeah. That one's tracking. Was that Titanic God that said that? That might be another dub. Okay. There we go. Let's snip these. Oh. Oh. We got a little bulge there, but that'll be fine. We'll just scissor that one. That's not bad, man. We got these over here. That can just go down. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. That is looking a little compact, a little dense, to say the least. But here is where the true test is gonna come, ladies and gentlemen. I am not sure if this RTX 5050 is going to fit or not. I will let you know that I looked it up ahead of time. And it specifically said that it will not. It said that the height of this RTX 5050 is too tall by 10 millimeters. However, I think it's possible. What's gonna possibly happen here is it's gonna be this guy right here. That is what's gonna block us from potentially installing the 5050. We might have to go with the 5090. That's the backup plan. Okay. Let's plug this in first, I guess. Oh wait, oh, this is supposed to, hold on. This actually screws in right there. Oh, that's nice. Do we do that first or last? Dude, I'm leaning towards doing that last, actually. Riser cable, dude, we're gonna find out right away if this is gonna work or not. Let's route that up now, though. Actually, we might just want to plug. Might just want to plug this in first. Yeah, dude. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay, moment of truth. It's not gonna work. I can already see. And you know why it's not gonna work? That's actually super, super, super sad. And incredibly unlucky. The reason it's not going to work is because our power connector is right where I said we're gonna... It's not even a height issue. It's just a power... Dude. I don't think it's gonna work, man. Okay, that actually makes me sad. Because the height will... Good to go. Build's done. I said it from the beginning, man. I was 100% sure that was going to fix. Easy. I knew it the entire time. Now, can we install these where they're supposed to go? I don't know. Let's install these up top first. I was 100% sure, man. That specifically had guaranteed written all over it. Look at that, man. Wow. Okay, we got a little lucky on that one. Fastest Thirsty Thursday. That actually works. Granted, that pin is bending. Or not pin, but the cables, those are bending. It's all good. It's all good. I think we'll be able to plug in at least one of these right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to plug in this other one. It is leaning a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, we even did it properly. Dude, that's it. That'll fit. That CPU cooler will definitely. That'll definitely close, man. Dude, that is a tiny PC right there. FF Steve with the $10 super chat says, what are the odds that a Gen 3 riser cable will work with a B850 and a 5050? That. Look, man, I'm concentrated on chapter 1. Chapter 1 is the physical build. Okay? That is definitely a chapter 2 thing. All right. We're good, man. Bro, I can fit that in my pocket. Yeah, you would like to put this in your pocket, huh? All right, don't get weird. Let's get at least one of these panels installed. We can install that panel, right? Let's see if it posts. We got time, dude. Dude, it's 10 o'clock. I might build another one. Should we build 2 of these? That needs a clip for sure. Dude, don't be clipping, man. Sneaky PC in the pocket. Hopefully it posts. Do it, dude. Dude, we got time. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This is like pretty satisfying. Dude, I actually like it. Let's go. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna start testing out the portable gaming setup, which is the whole purpose of this build. Let's get the portable monitor out since we got some time. Should I probably just take advantage? Here, how about we angle it that way? That way it looks complete. Yeah, you guys will never know the difference. We're good. Great finale to Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Last episode. Let's get the portable monitor out now. See if this thing works. This is for the portable gaming setup. I have no idea if this thing's gonna work. Sneaky 5090 in the ITX build. It's crazy that we fit that. That's wild. Actually, before I unbox this, Force of Flight with a 300 biddies says you should absolutely Dremel the side of the case and let the fans stick out. It will look clean. I can't say I agree with that move. I don't know about that one, man. Titanic God with the 300 biddies says, thanks everyone. I know I'm the savior of this build. I'm glad you guys are happy that the stream is flowing well. And Zach, I will be here for every stream I can make to be your helper. That might be the most humble thing I've heard all night, man. Once again, Titanic God coming in clutch with the ultra humble comments. Very humble? That's what I was thinking. Okay. Oh. Oh. I have actual. Oh, this should be fun. Yeah, this portable. Oh, brother. That should be fine for a portable monitor, right? I have actually. That's wild. I have never used or even held a portable monitor before. I have probably received, I mean, we're like easily hundreds of emails asking if I'll review a portable monitor or make a sponsored video about them. Like, I have always said no. I have literally never touched a portable monitor before. This one here. It's like an iPad. It's got like a nice case. Oh my God. Dude, I might have been sleeping on these. Oh. Dude, this might be the new meta. I think I might change my whole tune about this, man. Maybe gaming laptops aren't the thing. How do we plug this in, and why did it come with so many cables? Oh, we even got a free gift. Check that out. That's what I call value. Free gift. Vesa screws. Okay. Appreciate that. USB-C, USB-C, mini HDMI. Oh boy. All right. Huge free screws. Yeah, I mean that, dude, that's a deal and a half right there. Okay. No twist ties. We have our HDMI to what is this mini? I don't want to say the wrong thing. It's either mini or micro. I'm pretty sure this is mini. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I think I'm leaning micro. Actually, I can't remember. Micro or mini HDMI. And then I have a USB-C cable that we should be able to plug in. Let's see if this bad boy turns on. Oh! No signal. Okay. Micro? Mini. Looks like mini. Definitely micro. Wow, that's super helpful, guys. Okay. All right, there we go. Plug in the HDMI down here. Maybe. That doesn't... Dude, that doesn't feel great at all. What the front door? What the... What's happening? That does not look good. I think I pressed a button. What? There we go. That's what the these buttons aren't labeled, so I have no idea what this thing does. Power? Power. There we go. No signal. That's what I want to see. All right, let's plug in our little gaming PC now. Do I have a power? I do have a power. All right. I think we're good, man. What, the power button on here? On our mini PC? Oh, we got an ad. I'll wait for the ad. I'll wait. We'll see if it posts after the ad. Data cable. What do I need a data cable for? Data cable. Got it. I'm tracking. Yep, that makes sense. Data cable. All right. Yep, that's a data cable. All right, should we still got a little bit of ads left, man. I want to turn this on. I'm getting excited. Esteban with the Twitch Prime sub. Saquon with 2. Numpty with a 1,000 biddies says, I am very late. As usual, my apologies. No problem, man. Not a great stream to come late to because I already built it. This is actually the second PC I built on stream. We built 2 of these. It went super smoothly, man. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Shaquan with the 300 biddies says, I'm trying for a 4K editing build. Is the 7700X and 5060 Ti 16GB enough? I have 64 gigs of RAM and some 2 terabyte NVMe drives. Yeah. Yeah, that'll really work, man. That's actually great, especially with the 64 gigs of RAM. Show them the back of the build. It's just a white panel, man. I'm not gonna rotate the back of the build if it's just a white panel. Making creations with the tier 1 sub, thank you. All right, let's see if this thing posts, man. Ready? We got some fan spinning action. Not 100% sure if this monitor is on, off, sleeping, or broken. Starting to lean off. Is there like a power button on this thing? Or like, what do we do here? Power? Oh, auto? No, I don't want type C. I want 8. Oh, how? Oh my God, dude, that was my golden opportunity. I just missed that big time. No signal. No. I'm not buying that yet. We got this. Oh wait, here we go. HDMI. How do I select? Nope, that's not select. Oh my God, I missed it again. How do I? These buttons are egregious. How do I? HDMI. Did that work? I don't know if that was the select button or not. Finger connector? It's either the finger connector. Oh, see. How do I? Maybe I should plug in something else that I know works. It's either the finger connector or the riser cable. There are up and down buttons. Yeah, but there's a lot of buttons here. None. They are labeled. Got it. Ironically enough, they are labeled. Wow. On the back side, there's the power button I was looking for. Okay, that has to be HDMI. I think we're on HDMI. Nope. Okay, it's got to be HDMI because I just unplugged it. See if that works. Labels equal value. Dude, I agree, man. This is why you don't skip the tutorials. What tutorial did I skip? Maybe the GPU got unplugged. We're gonna find out, man. We got this. It's all good. It actually very well could be the riser cable. When I was researching, I could have sworn it said Gen 4 riser. That Gen 3 riser might give us an issue. I feel like it should still work though. Yeah. Yeah, set the X16 to Gen 3. Yeah, well, that would be nice if I could do that. Okay, I think it just went to power saving mode. I'm actually plugged into the motherboard right now to see if that can get it to come up at all. We don't have any debug lights, but I don't even see any on lights, so I don't even know if we have a debug light thing on this motherboard. Maybe we, it is on. It is spinning. It could be the finger connector. What if we, uninstall the graphics card? And, dude, I hope this cable's okay. Like, there's so many, we got so many extra variables right now. The 5050 port? I doubt the port is broken. I mean, it could be, but I highly doubt it's the port. I think it might have been the finger connector. And I can't figure out how to control this monitor either. Restart? Okay. I'll just reboot it. Start over. Well, this is the second build that I built tonight, so we'll try the other one. There we go. Just go to HDMI. Okay, it's definitely on HDMI now. Hello? I was gonna say, I need at least a no signal. Okay, how about we uninstall... What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do next? Why is this monitor off now? Who take a RAM stick? See, we could do all that, man, dude. It could be like literally anything. Try booting with the PC connected. Uninstall the CPU. All right, guys. I'll take it from here. I appreciate the help. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let us first uninstall the GPU. That's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to see if we can get this thing to post with integrated graphics. Give it a little smack. Different monitor. It could be the dude, there's so many variables. I hate it. I hate it so much. Actually, here's what I'm going to do first. Real quick. You guys are not going to be able to see this, but I have another monitor, like, right off camera. I'm going to go plug that in real quick. Because that, I know, is a monitor that's working. Let's at least remove the monitor as a variable. Personally, I am worried about the riser cable. That is what I think this is. But we will see. I will keep you guys updated. I am currently plugging in an HDMI connector to a monitor that I'm 100% sure works. This plan might be backfiring significantly, though, because I don't have a power cable over here. Okay, I gotta go grab one of those. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're gonna at least remove the monitor from the possibilities here. Whenever we're troubleshooting, you jinxed it with the side panel. Whenever troubleshooting, you want to eliminate as many variables as possible. And since we're using a portable monitor, and I've never even touched a portable monitor before, that's going to be the first thing we do. I'm plugging in the portable monitor right now, and I am turning on the PC. It is turned on. I am waiting to see if this monitor over here that I know works actually turns on. So far it's not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so I think we're at P. Oh wait, I got it plugged into the motherboard. My bad. Okay, that definitely didn't work. Turn it off. I'm coming back on camera real soon. I got one more boot up. Plugging in the GPU, actually. There we go. All right, turn it on. All right, give it to me. Come on now. It would be nice if this would just, like, post, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Pretty sure it's not going to now. Actually, one more thing I'm going to do. Because there is a very, very small chance that the memory training is just taking forever. So I'm going to also take this time to go to the bathroom. While that is Gen 3 riser for sure, we'll see. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna figure this one out. Okay. All right, let's go see if that posted. I doubt it did, but there is a chance. It did not. Okay, so it's not the monitor. What I think it is the riser cable. How many people think it's the riser cable? I think there's a chance that it doesn't like the Gen 3 riser cable. But if we go into the BIOS, me, yo, not me. What Painful, what do you think it is? I'm thinking we disconnect the graphics card and try to boot into integrated graphics, change the PCIe generation to 3.0. I don't know, man. I have a Gen 4 cable, but I don't have one here at the house. Painful, what do you think it is? 100% riser cable? Change the PCIe gen in the BIOS? I think that's what we're gonna do. Ask Titanic. Are the fans working? Yeah, the fans are spinning. Titanic, what you got, man? And where's Painful? Painful, I would love to hear what you think, too. Could be RAM. It legitimately could be RAM, too. I always say that RAM is usually an issue. I just don't think it is. Titanic, save us. I'm leaning GPU. Let's try GPU first. I know it's not the easy. You should also do the easier things first, like going down to one RAM stick or whatnot. But I suspect it's the GPU. Reset the CPU. No, I'm not reseating the CPU. Titanic got with 300 biddies says, Zach, check all the cables. It could be a CPU issue. Okay, Titanic, you lost it. Guys, it's not... I don't think it's a CPU issue. I don't think it's a CPU issue. Waddle with 300 biddies says, love the build, and how are you doing? I'm okay. How heavy is the build? It's dense, but it's not like... It's not egregiously heavy. Okay. Let's get the GPU out of here. Can't believe I have to redo all that. But it is what it is. Actually, I don't know if I can... Dude, do I gotta take out some stuff? I think I'm running out of space in here. Okay. Alright, GPU is completely out. I don't think I have to uninstall the riser cable. Like, is it smart enough to know if... Yeah, it should be. Right? Because I don't think I can uninstall that, that riser cable without, like, uninstalling this whole build. I don't think so. Alright, let's try this. CPU is spinning. We got, or CPU cooler is spinning. We got no lights. We're plugged into the motherboard directly. And we are booting. Alright. So it was definitely that. That's good. That's good news. Well, I think that's good news. Now we gotta get a keyboard. Let me go upstairs real quick. And get a wireless keyboard and mouse real quick. I'll be right. Hype train, let's go. Titanic God with 300 biddies says, could be an SSD problem. Dude, Titanic God, man, you should have quit while you were ahead, man. Fader Cyberwolf with the 300 biddies says, I have a few of those portable monitors and is using the connection. I connect my directly to my PC with one cable and do not need a power cable. Okay. 8 Diablo with tier 1. Thank you for the 300 biddies. 8 Diablo with tier 1 sub. Thank you. Jay Savage with the $2 super chat says button labels on the back side of the monitor. Got it. Thank you. Okay, let's do I have control here? I do. Try and put this at an angle for you guys. There we go. Can you guys see that? All right, let's try to find the PCIe. Where would the PCIe Gen what's it called? Setting be? I haven't had to do this in a while. I would have thought it was there. It's not PCIe. Or PCIe config. Northern Lights with the 1000 biddy says, good call on the riser. Thank you. We did call that ahead of time, not USB. What menu would this be under? This I don't know. Give us some WD-40? There you go. Titanic with 300 biddy says, at least I tried to help. Better luck next time. Thank you for trying to help. Graphics features? No. PCIe X16 link speed. There we go. Let's knock it down to Gen 3. Okay. Where was that? AMD Common Platform Module. Okay, let's try that. Save and exit. Change it from auto to Gen 3. There we go. Who thinks this is gonna work? How we feeling about this one? I think it is. I think this is gonna actually fix it. What do you guys think? I think this will work. Me, Painful said. Oh, now Painful thinks it's the riser cable. 70%. This will work. This will work. I think so. All right, let's turn it off. We're back on BIOS. I have a feeling it will work. I bow to you, sir. I've never had that issue with the riser. I was specifically looking for that information when I bought the case. I could have sworn it said PCIe Gen 4, so it was already top of mind for me when I opened up the riser cable bag earlier in this stream, and it said Gen 3. So something was already like a little funky with that. I might have just read it wrong, or I was looking at a bunch of other cases as well, so maybe I just got confused and mix matched. We will see though. It still might not work, but that at least allowed us to post, so we know it's not random other issues. But now we got to figure out how I got lucky and fit this in here last time. Last time I had the riser cable. Oh, we might be good. I had the riser cable disconnected last time. There we go. Oh, we are in business, man. Okay, that's plugged in. I'm not gonna screw it in. We should be fine for right now. Who needs screws for stability? Okay. All right, we're officially plugged in. We're plugged into the graphics card now. The graphics card is fully plugged in. This is the absolute moment of truth here. What's our percentage at? Who needs screws? Yeah, we don't need screws. What's our percentage of success on this one? How are we? 70? 50-50? 23%? Oh man, I'm feeling way higher than that. There's a 90. 50-50? Wait, are you just saying 50-50? Okay, that's valid. I'm feeling pretty good. I think this might be it. Titanic up with the 300 bit says, Zach, how much was this whole PC build cost? Dude, I actually don't know. I can look it up though. Honestly, I'm interested in building this PC. By the way, the 50-50 is out of the question. Yeah, I would not have bought the 50-50. Okay. All right, let's test it out. We're plugged into the GPU this time. Press the button. CPU fan is spinning. GPU fan is spinning. Dude, just give me a post. Come on.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
I don't like that cut off so egregiously, but we got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go, man. That gets me excited, man. That makes me incredibly happy. We got our 32 gigs here, our 9600X. Stock speeds. Music's a little too loud. Let's go. All right, let's be honest. How many people were doubting that one? Now, to be fair, there were several people in the chat that were calling the riser cable as well. So I wasn't the only one in our little group here who thought that that was the issue, but let's go. What was the issue? The PCIe riser cable is only a Gen 3 riser cable. And by default, most motherboards, I think, set the PCIe generation lane speed to default. Or, I'm sorry, not default, auto. So it'll automatically select which one. Whenever you use riser cables, sometimes motherboards don't select the right one on auto. So if you knock it down to whatever the actual generation is of your riser cable, it should work. And it did. Now, it is a whole other beast, depending on which GPU you have and a couple other variables, if Gen 3 will actually bottleneck your GPU. I don't know off the top of my head if we're actually going to have an issue with the 50-50. Somebody feel free to look that one up. That could actually hurt our performance. I don't know that off the top of my head. But we at least got it to boot. And I know that I do have a Gen 4 riser cable at the office, so we could use that. Name of the case? It is the Joy Jom aluminum mini ITX case. Heck yeah, glad that worked. What are the specs? We got a Ryzen 5 9600X, 32 gigs of DDR5, a 2 terabyte SK Hynix Platinum SSD, and the Zotac RTX 5050. Single fan. I doubt it will affect it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If you guys missed the intro of this stream, the only reason I got a 5050 was because, well, we can only fit a single fan GPU in here. There is a better 5060 single fan, but that thing is not shipping until mid-October, and I need this very, 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 very soon for an upcoming flight. I am doing a project where instead of bringing what I recommend, a gaming laptop or a gaming handheld on a traveling trip, I am bringing a small form factor PC paired with a portable monitor. We got some other peripheral. These are not the peripherals we're using. I just wanted to use this real quickly because I knew that it would work. We have some other peripherals as well. This monitor doesn't look too. This is an OLED, man. I got myself a little OLED a portable OLED. I wasn't messing around here with the peripherals. All right. I'm gonna turn this off for right now. That way I can move it. That's an OLED? Yeah, dude, that's an OLED panel right there. I didn't want a budget. I didn't want to pair a budget setup with my high-end RTX 5050. I mean, come on now. The RTX 5050 deserves OLED minimum. Actually, before I do that, let's plug in the GPU. I need a benchmarking video for sure. Dude, I'm right there with you, man. I need that as well. I'm going to be benchmarking this thing tomorrow before I go on my trip. I got to install Windows. Get it all ready for the trip. That way I can game in the hotel. Is that a 1080p OLED? Almost. I think it's like a 12 or it's an no, it's an 1800p OLED. The aspect ratio is a little bit different, I think. I think it comes out to 1800p. So a little bit better than 1080p. Case's description: 1 mini ITX case, 1 PCIe 3.0 riser. Yeah, so that was definitely my fault then, if that's true. I was looking at, yeah, you're right. Like I said, I was looking at a bunch of small form factor cases like this, and I definitely thought that I got the one that had the PCIe riser 4.0, but incorrect. Incorrect. All right, but that's all good. That's installed. We're gonna pretend that we... If you're also joining late and you're wondering about this cooler, Amazon scammed me. We already talked about it. They sent me the wrong CPU cooler, so I just temporarily put in the stock Ryzen cooler, which is definitely too tall. Like, you obviously cannot put the panel on here. I only did that because the new cooler is coming tomorrow, but before Amazon drops it off, which is usually later in the day, I just wanted to put this on so I can at least turn on the PC, start installing Windows, and actually get it all configured up. I didn't want to have to wait for that CPU cooler. So I will swap all of that out tomorrow before I leave on my trip. But we do have some other peripherals, and I at least want to unbox this keyboard before we go, because this has a little trick up its sleeve as well. This is the Royal Kludge RKF68. I don't know anything about it, other than it looks like it was designed for this exact type of setup. Oh my god. A lot of tape. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but the trick up its sleeve is this. Oh. What do we have here? Dude, I don't even know what to do, man. What? Oh. Dude, I'm not gonna... How does it lock? Is there no, like... Oh my god, there isn't. There's no locking system. Okay, alright. Dude, that's kind of cool, though. Ooh, oh, that's bad. The sound is horrible. The sound is not great. That is like as clacky gets. But aesthetically, it actually looks pretty solid. Wait, what is this? Okay, I think that's a phone stand, but I have a pretty I have a unique sized phone. A lot of people don't have this phone, so maybe they didn't design it for these. I don't know if you've heard of this before, but this is an iPhone. So maybe they made this for non-iPhones. There we go. Okay, that works. Got it. Okay, I will absolutely never use that feature. That's ridiculous. And my phone is disgusting. Please don't judge. Yeah, no, not the case. Man thinks we don't use iPhones. Yeah, it's a whole... 10 texts from Painful? What? Oh my god, he's got all the correct answers here. Thank you, Painful. Appreciate all the help. That's for the monitor? No. Dude, my monitor's got its own stand. That might be nice, though. Yeah, dude, I hate this. Dude, this mini or micro HDMI cable? Dude, I'm gonna break this OLED. Oh my god. Does this come off completely? Oh my god, that almost flew off. No, 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 no. I don't trust that. That feels like it's gonna break. We can't be doing that one, man. No, 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 no. Okay, how did this thing work? Like this? So this is what the yeah, okay, so this is what the setup's okay, we definitely don't need these little. Hey! With my little small form factor build right here. Dude, I kind of like it, man. This is a nice little setup right here. I like it. But once again, if you just happen to join late, if you happen to have joined late, I will 100% still recommend the laptop. No matter what, how this looks, how it performs, it does not matter. I'm still on team laptop when it comes to traveling with a PC. But I am going to be making a video all about this, but for right now, I think we're done. Although I do want to... How much is the screen? The screen was expensive. I think it was like $270. Something like that. It was up there. I did not buy a cheap one. This is fun, though. That is pretty cool. What cooler are you using? It's the Thermalright APX 90 X36. They sent me an X45. They scammed me. The keyboard folds in half. It does, man. Dude, I have portability in mind. Look at this. So you have this. You got your monitor all packed up. You got your build right here. I mean, this it's a little heavy, but I mean, this is like that. This and a mouse. That's a kind of fun little setup, man. Nice little portable setup. For the mouse, I got the this was just recommended to me by someone on the ZTT squad. This is the N-Gear OP1 Wii. A lot of people like the OP1. I've never used it before. This was $90, I think. Pretty good mouse, from what they say. I'll test that out. That's a LAN party rig all day, yeah. We'll see. Definitely backpackable, 100%. I'd rather have a laptop, though. 100, yep, also 100%. 58 grams. A PixArt 3370. We'll see. I also bought a very cheap small mouse pad. I got this guy. The Logitech G240. So right here. I mean, that is actually kind of cool though. Now that I'm seeing the complete size of this entire, it's a little hard to pick up because I'm afraid I'm gonna crack my OLED, but I mean that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool for a desktop gaming setup. I'll see how it performs, but pretty cool. That keyboard clack is gonna piss people off on the plane, dude. I am not using this on the plane. This is for the dude. I am not the type of person that's gonna set up a desktop computer on the plane. That is not my style. No, this is. I will be using my ROG Ally X on the plane for sure. Don't forget the power cable. Definitely a good call. Hotel will not have that. I'm actually gonna put this in my check bag. I just got word that for the trip to Intel, the dress recommendation is business casual. What the business casual? I don't know if anyone here is a fellow entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, but like 65% of the reason that I started my own business is so I don't have to wear business like what the business casual? Dude, I got joggers or basketball shorts. Like that is my dress code. So they're gonna have to figure that one out, man. Oh, because that's all I'm going with, man. I haven't wore business casual. Well, other than a wedding recently. Other than that, dude, I do not do the whole business casual thing anymore, man. What even is business casual? Business casual is like, not jeans. Like khaki pants, tan pants, and a button down. Or if you want to go like extra business casual, it's like a golf polo. That's all they're getting from me, man. I'm not going with actual button down. I'm going khaki pants and golf polo every day. Like no way I'm doing the whole actual business casual thing. I'm gonna be wearing golf polos every day. And then at one point they said, at one point they had the audacity to say, dress for the hot weather. It's over 100 degrees. It's like, so now I'm thinking like swimsuit, like swimsuit, golf polo. Maybe slides on the feet, like it dude, I don't know if Intel knows what they're doing over there, man. Like this is, and then I kid you not, I know this kind of seems like I'm trying to like go a little above and beyond. I'm not kidding. They also had dude, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Right below everything that I just told you, business casual, dress for the heat. It says, everyone is going to be wearing a full bunny suit from top to bottom whenever we go in the tour. In the lab thing. So in the next couple days, I'm gonna be wearing slides, swim trunks, golf polo, with a bunny suit on top. Like, what the I deny, or like politely decline so many traveling trips throughout my ZTT career so far. And when Intel was like, hey, you want to come check out this the new fab? I was like, sure, this sounds like fun. I'll do this. Oh, man. No more traveling after this. Cancel all travel. Cancel Thirsty Thursday. Smooth sailing from here on out. I think that might be the play. You mean like a fluffy bunny suit? Okay, now I'm concerned that the entire time we were having that conversation, there's some people in here that were actually thinking like furry. Oh. I don't know if you guys are cooked or I'm cooked. So, dude, I need to go to bed, man. That was about one too many. I'm cooked. All of us? Yeah, I think it might be all of us. Yeah, but business casual still? Yeah. Lil Bill with the 500 bit, he says, I've been on the stream from 12 minutes after going live, and I just pulled up my stream elements to buy tickets, and it's saying I have 0 points. I tried refreshing. Are you... Oh, it's... I'm sorry, I don't have the effort for troubleshooting. But are you on console? Somebody was saying the giveaway points don't work on console. Maybe mobile? I'm still not 100% sure on the mobile. But what I do know... The only thing I can tell you is that there are 4,200 people that are signed up for this giveaway, and that there are 21,766 tickets being purchased, and people are purchasing tickets like right this second. So like, it's definitely working, man. Like people are buying tickets as we're sitting here talking. So I'm not 100% sure what your problem. Mobile works. I use mobile. That's good to know. I think somebody was saying console doesn't work. I just bought 2 more. Yeah, people are buying them right now. So I think I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Skyrat with the 500 biddy says, "Oh man, TSA is gonna have fun with you." This is not going through TSA. This is gonna be in the check baggage. I'm better with the Twitch Prime sub. Nom Nom, I don't know if I thanked you for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you. Jay Savage with the super chat a long time ago. Oh, no, I already read that one. Yo Phoenix with the Twitch Prime sub. Slan, Twitch Prime. W2000, Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. I've been having issues too, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sorry. I am not sure. But I'm going to get going, guys. That is going to wrap up this episode of Thirsty Thursday. I really appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to just again, we all need to... I wish I had a sound effect for I gotta get the round of applause here. I'll give... This is for Titanic God for telling us to remove the front panel. Remember, that was Titanic God's advice. We would not have figured that out without him. So here you go. Sorry, I don't have the clapping emote. That's all I got, man. I hope that was enough for you, Titanic God. I really appreciate it, man. Save the stream. Big time. And he's very humble, yes. 100% humble. All right, so that's going to be it for me. I am going to make a video. I'm definitely making probably 1 or 2 short form videos about this whole travel setup. Once I get there, I'll film it and whatnot. If I like this setup enough, I might actually film a long form video while I'm out there. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have, and I'm not sure if I'll actually like this setup. But this is what I'm going to be gaming with for the next few days in my hotel, and just using it as a computer, of course. But yeah, hopefully everything works out. I will not be streaming next Tuesday, just as a heads up, because I will be gone. But I will be back next Thursday, a week from today, for Thirsty Thursday. Next Thursday, we're actually using a case that is still under embargo, and we are going to be the first ever people to showcase the case live. So it'll be a brand new first look. We are groundbreaking news for the case choice of next week's build. And if that isn't enough of a teaser, I never do this, but I'm going to tell you what the GPU is in that next build for next Thirsty Thursday. This is how much I want you to watch the next Thursday stream, okay? Also, shout out to Titanic Gods for the 300 biddies. I appreciate that. And then I'm going to leave, okay? I'm just going to leave you with this. The GPU, Vega 56, no. The GPU of next Thirsty Thursday's build is not 1, but 2 RTX 3050s. Please don't unsubscribe. I promise it's going to be a fun stream. All right, bye. Thank you for the mods. Appreciate it. Everyone have a good night. Have a good weekend. I got to go. That stream is going to be all... Oh, my God. Goodbye.